Good morning, friends. Welcome to the next teaching session. What is the need of doctors, particularly medical doctors? And I am going to discuss with you triple vessel disease. While I was strolling in the park as a part of my morning walk, I overheard the word left main disease, also called left main coronary artery disease. You can easily comprehend the dreadful nature of this disease. But before I discuss the disease further, I would like to briefly introduce you to the coronary circulation. Friends, the heart is made up of a special type of muscle called cardiac muscle. Your intestines also contain muscle that is different, and your bones move due to the muscles. That is the third type of muscle. So the body has three types of muscles. One which is attached to the bones and makes our movement possible, called skeletal muscles. The other is present inside our intestines. This is called smooth muscle. And third is present in the heart only, and that is called the cardiac muscle. Now, whenever I refer to heart, I am referring to this muscle. The human heart is composed of 4 chambers. I have already explained and told you about these chambers. There are 2 upper chambers and 2 lower chambers. Upper chambers, I mean when you stand erect towards your head, there are 2 chambers, and to your bottom are 2 chambers. So they are the main functioning units of the heart. The upper chambers are called atrium and the lower chambers are called ventricles. The upper chamber on the right side is called right atrium, and on the left side is the left atrium. The right atrium receives blood from the entire body through 2 large channels. These channels are called superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior is bringing blood from the head, neck and upper part of the chest, and the inferior is bringing blood from the legs, abdomen and lower part of the chest. All this blood which collects in the right atrium passes through a communication between the right atrium upper chamber and right ventricle, that is the lower chamber. Lower chamber is the actual pump. This, when contracts, generates a force which pushes this blood into another channel called pulmonary artery, and through the pulmonary artery it reaches right and left lungs, where it is oxygenated, which in layman language we say is purified. This purified form of blood then comes back to the left-sided upper chamber, that is the left atrium, and from the left atrium it passes through the communication between the left atrium and left ventricle into the left ventricle. Left ventricle has got very strong walls, thick muscle, and it pushes, when it contracts, it generates quite high force which pushes the blood into another channel which is called aorta. This channel is distributes blood throughout the body from head to the feet. Now, after having purified blood and pushed to the different directions, the entire body will get nutrition, but the heart also needs a nutrition, and that nutrition is provided through the blood by 2 channels. These channels are called coronary arteries. One channel is on the right side this, and the other is on the left side. Just after origin of this big channel, this is called, which is called aorta from the ventricle, the one channel, it is small channel, goes to the right. It is called right coronary artery. From the left side, another small channel arises, and this is called the left coronary artery. This artery passes behind the pulmonary artery. That is the channel which was taking blood from the right ventricle to the lungs for purification. So after passing behind the pulmonary artery, this channel, the so-called left coronary artery, divides into two. One channel comes anteriorly, that is on the front, and it is called left anterior descending coronary artery. The other channel goes to the side and back, that is called the circumflex artery or left circumflex artery. The three arteries thus we see is the right coronary artery, the left anterior descending coronary artery, and left circumflex artery. Now let us not confuse the left main with triple vessel disease or two vessel disease, because left main coronary artery disease is different from these. Left main coronary artery is just about 1 centimeter in length, and it is a very severe disease. One moment the patient is alive, the next moment the patient is dead. It can be that dreaded. And similar situation is with somewhere in the triple vessel disease. Both these conditions, they ask for immediate bypass surgery. Now this coronary artery which is going to the left is the main coronary artery. I was consulted about a patient who had triple vessel disease. She had shown in a hospital and they said immediate bypass surgery, but the patient came home to have a second opinion before going for surgery. They telephoned me and I told them to go back to the hospital and get the surgery done immediately. They again chose to go in the morning, and in the morning when they were going to the hospital, the patient died on the way. Friends, this is a very important situation. People do not understand and they keep taking second and third opinions. There are certain situations where you cannot wait for taking different opinions. There are clear-cut indications given in the books that this should be the way it should be done. Now I will just try to make you understand what is this from a diagram. Now see this diagram. You can very well see that this big channel is the aorta. This is the aorta I was talking about, and here this is the aorta. This, you see, bulb-like structure like this. This is the aorta, and this artery is the pulmonary artery. You see, this artery is the pulmonary artery, and this is the right atrium, right upper chamber. I said there are two upper chambers. This is the one on the right side. This is the right upper chamber. This is the channel bringing blood from the head, neck, and upper arms. This is all blood is collected in this chamber, and from there it passes into the left ventricle, into the right ventricle. And this is the beginning which I wanted to show you, that one artery is arising here going down, the other is arising from here. Now this is the right coronary artery and this is the left coronary artery which is going behind this pulmonary artery. And this, when divides into two, it gives you the left circumflex artery, the left anterior descending artery, and circumflex artery. Now to make it further clear, I show you another diagram See this diagram. Now this is the artery which we are talking about, left anterior descending coronary artery. See this is the left anterior descending artery, and this is the right coronary artery, and this is the left circumflex artery. This one is the left circumflex artery. See closely, I bring it more close to the screen. This is the left circumflex artery, and this is the left anterior descending coronary artery. From here it is left anterior descending coronary artery, and this which was coming behind this pulmonary artery, this artery is the left main coronary artery which is behind this thing, and this is the right coronary artery. So friends, this is a very important condition, and you must understand. I know it is medical part, it is slightly difficult to understand for the layman, but what layman should know? Well, layman should know that the heart is situated behind the breastbone. The heart is a special type of muscle, separate than our muscles which make our movement possible. The heart also needs nutrition like the rest of our body. This nutrition is provided by the blood. The blood reaches the heart muscles through 3 channels. Of these, 2 channels arise directly from the aorta. The one is on the right side, right coronary artery. The other is on the left side, left main coronary artery, which divides into 2 to form the left anterior descending coronary artery and to form the left circumflex artery. All these arteries, they pierce through the heart muscle and supply blood to the and nutrition to the heart itself. Remember friends, the nutrition to the heart, that is the blood to the heart, is supplied only when the heart is relaxing, because then the arteries are not being compressed. But when the heart contracts to generate pressure, which we see as upper blood pressure, then the arteries are compressed in the contracting heart muscle. Therefore no blood flows in these arteries, and the contraction period of the heart is smaller than shorter than the relaxation period of the heart, and it is during the relaxation period of the heart when the blood to the heart muscle reaches. So friends, I will stop here with this interesting topic, but dreaded illness, you don't take chances with the heart problem. If there is a pain in the heart, better get it checked up. But this much information I am giving you so that nobody can befool you just in the name of medicine. You know that this is the heart, you know these are the arteries, you know there can be blockage in these arteries, and any blockage more than 75% is considered significant. And blockage occurs most commonly due to the deposition of cholesterol and calcium salts in the wall of the artery, which gradually becomes narrow and causing the problems. So friends, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe the channel, and if you need notifications, please press the bell button also. Thank you very much. See you next time.